Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys hoping for a bounce-back performance after dropping their first game of the season a week ago. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 52 yards and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
This is called by McMillan. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Here's White. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now Mayfield. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Oh, a heck of a move, man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
From the 29, here's a second and 7. They go play action with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A first down carry for Barkley. Down at the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
1st down, Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Philadelphia.
Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with a touchdown run.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Ooh, the juke. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I showed my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford, and hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Mayfield. He completes it right side of the lane. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Mayfield looks to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's
In motion, Aguilar.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
Barkley inside handoff. He can't get him down. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle first.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Up the middle with Barkley. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll drop the throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Throwing, Mayfield. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the draw, here's White. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mayfield down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd and 10. Handoff running left, Irving.
Oh, look at the juke. And one more time. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Tampa Bay
Here's Mayfield.
Buccaneers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Jalen McMillan, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal.
Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Did your high school have that saying, push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed it back at the last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Trey Palmer deep for Tampa Bay. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Well, there was a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally He feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in his zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as the tackle made at the 42. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jalen Carter able to drop him for a loss of a couple. The Bucs at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now back to throw. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Jalen Hurts on the scramble. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, good D-line. They almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
First down, Eagles.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Shoves it. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop them with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Mayfield.
They'll find McMillan here.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Mayfield to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports.
Our trip around the NFL
report.
starts now. We begin in Foxborough. The Patriots at home to take on the Panthers in a Super Bowl 38 rematch. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Patriots are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
13 yards on the play. That's good for our Buccaneers. 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he's struggling, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They keep it on the ground, right again. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run here with Irving.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20. And
Mayfield looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bucs add 6 to their lead. McLaughlin now to have the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The quick feet by Jackson. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Over the middle to Smith. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mayfield on play action. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is called by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. And now look at this. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Play fake. Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers. Touchdown. Chris Godwin. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game. Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game? Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts sets up to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And this one complete to Smith. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4. Back to throw again. Completes it to Aguilar. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Eagles on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 and 4. something to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll look to throw here. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll start with the option. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it again. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And he'll have him past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Take him down right at the line of
now
scrimmage.
3rd down and 7.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Mayfield down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The punt team and Vernon out there as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14.
Throwing is Hurts. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back to Dillon on 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They run the option on 2nd down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Harrison Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior.
The Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A gain of 4 yards.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw.
There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle 1st down.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. They'll look to throw again. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Philadelphia.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Tampa Bay, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle